Hello everybody, it's Fast Walk Away and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. I know I said I was gonna... Oh god, where do I continue off? Do I still have to read Natsuki's poem? Oh, yay. I know I said I was... you get a new part today, and you are. That's why I'm here, but... yesterday I was feeling it. I was feeling like playing DDLC. This morning? Today? I don't feel like it. I don't know why. Okay, Natsuki still to read the poem. Okay. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. I don't even feel like doing the voice. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. Ugh. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me. Obviously. You think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's rhyme more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you. Natsuki's face freezes like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flares to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, Gabriel. Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No. I just told her that my voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monika that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monika sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Gabriel? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. I didn't understand Monika's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It's just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monika's hands. Now the rest knows her re-entered the classroom. Did you read this, Monika? Of course! I liked it! Ugh! You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. But Gabriel wrote this poem. And we're supposed to share with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Gabriel's done sharing his poem with everyone. It's not like anyone will want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Ugh. Never mind. Natsuki, I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess Gabriel's right, Natsuki. It's not fair, or you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she's going to like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Nope, not reading this. I don't want to be here for that entire section of OK Everyone. I hate that version of OK Everyone till the very end of this game. Alright, let's go back to doing Sayori's. Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did! Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Manga taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being you. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I think too hard about it. The point is, it came out good. So you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've. I almost did seriously on my voice on my dialogue. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing till I die. Well, she ain't lying. She ain't lying. Don't get ahead of yourself. Stories always have that habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. I think that was the word it was called. Pessimistic. Yuri, come on. Is it my turn? Let's see how it compares to yesterday. I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, Gabriel. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem? Or Sayori's, perhaps? Well, I guess you can say that. I thought so. I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. I read them for myself, not for anyone else. So I don't really need for people to like them or anything. Yuri! I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I tried to do something in your style, I would probably just do a terrible job. I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind, it likes to do that sometimes. Anyway, you don't need to be afraid of... you don't need to be afraid to do... Words are getting jumbled in my mouth, damn it. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't you feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears? Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. I think I already read this before, so... You know, it's like, I can't read cursive, so... I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at my face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. Hold on, I'll be back. I feel like I hear people talking. Turns out there was people talking outside of my house. They were just walking by the street, you know, talking with each other. That was it. I thought I was tripping balls for a second. Alright. I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the feeling it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people will make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Gabriel? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things makes us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. God, the fact that I have to go through this, like, what, 2 more times? Yeesh. We'll get to the next poem minigame and then we'll continue on. Hi again, Gabriel. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, it's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. It's kind of an exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy. It's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? Ah, no, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sing, quizzing. What the fuck are these last 3 words? How the fuck do you pronounce them? What the fuck? I almost did Monica's voice. Like playing a chalkboard on the turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Loathe me. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of your poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines are really short. It makes me feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what's it about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Oh, the foreshadowing! Oh boy, did I use this tip on my first playthrough. It proved no avail. The game reset. But I did use the tip. You should probably use this tip whenever you play Fallout or Skyrim or Cyberpunk or something. Or when something unexpected may happen. Exactly! Exactly what I did on the first playthrough of this. I tried reloading my last save. I really tried, y'all. Oh my god. That's exactly what I did. I tried reloading back. I really tried. I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. And I don't remember the rest of the lyrics. I have to listen to that song again. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh god, it's the brat. We go. Alright, it's the brat's turn. I don't know if I've been recording. 17 minutes.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either.
Phew.
Huh? Phew what?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey! What makes you... Hey, maybe that was a compliment? I'm glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it kind of reminds me of Sayuri's poem from yesterday.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayuri has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around dead weight.
That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Not a chance in hell, you... The moment Natsuki's okay, everyone starts playing, game the fuck out of that, because I don't want to read those poems, and I don't want to listen to that annoying okay everyone.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with simpler analogies. It helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an arrogant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you. or think less of you.
Sorry, I was still processing the words.
But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they are not hurting anyone, it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn respect for each other's.
I'm not really doing a good job at this as Natsuki.
I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking mere things.
Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today.
Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah. She said her poem was about unusual hobbies of her. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make fun of each other, feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Natsuki has trouble finding words.
I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure.
I feel like if I'm doing like Sayori's, Yuri's, Monika's, or my voice, specifically my voice, reading these dialogues are easier, but doing Natsuki's voice is a pain in the ass to read.
Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday, but the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson.
Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's good message to take away from it. Like conveying your emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it.
Bum 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 dum bum bum dum bum bum dum bum bum dum bum bum. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of gaining any new members.
That's a concern I have mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the festival.
Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
But, Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem and recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori has been coloring the poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I can never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember, that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite out their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event if we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. It's all those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share with the others to inspire them to find the same feelings that you hear in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess at least we no choice. I disagree? Nah, I'm messing. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to go get over with.
Okay.
Alright.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expent faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Another foreshadowing. Another foreshadowing. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, I do expect to do it in front of strangers. Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Oh, that was more Natsuki.
Of course.
Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. Okay, it's the after club stuff. That's a drag. This specifically day 2. This is a drag. It's a fucking drag. I hate it so much. I've played this game like 4 times prior to this, trying to get the good ending. I think this actually might be the 4th playthrough, I don't know. And this part is the draggest of the drags. It was fine first playthrough, every other playthrough, this is a pain in the ass. I genuinely don't like this part. Monica flips through her notebook to find the specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she done before, or is it simply a natural? I glance around. Me? Everyone? I glance around me. Oh, I glance around me. What the fuck? I glance around me. Everyone has her eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The 4 of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much.
I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Yuri? I'll go next.
Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Giving her head down, she walks away. She walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she incites with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed in her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we gave Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest. She rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Hold on, I gotta do the Siri giggle in order to find her voice.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Yuri! Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's stern and bittersweet. As if I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come out of Sayori's voice gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew, through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Gabriel liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need to see a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more.
Oh my god. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Hold on, I gotta do the Siri giggle again. That's how I find the Siri voice. I just have to do her giggle.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Gabriel. It's not like I compare you guys anyway. I might as well let Gabriel lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Hold on, I gotta do the giggle again.
Natsuki.
It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, make me feel terribly awkward. I'm going to save here. Holy shit, hold on. Yeah, she's not smiling that. I have to save here because I have to get ready for something, and I have to put the clothes in the dryer and all that, and... yeah, I'm sorry, this one's short. I probably continue it. I want to say tomorrow, but I don't think I'll be home alone tomorrow to do the voices, so... I don't know, next time, probably Tuesday after school, maybe. I don't know, but thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Adios.